What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 18 of our Brentford career mode. And yes, we have finally gotten a new camera, and I'm gotten a new microphone as well. And we're gonna, slowly perfect it. At the moment, it may sound weird. It may look a little bit odd. We're just gonna slowly work our way forward and see how we can get everything up and rolling. Obviously, now, as for Brentford, got a couple of games for you today. We got Arsenal, and we have Manchester United, and we might possibly have Millwall depending on how things go. But last episode, we got a couple more players in. One I'm really excited about, wherever he may be hiding. There he is, Matondo, the Welshman. And he is going to play right behind the front three here. Jolis, Tony, and Buemo, he can play in any of those spots. He's got plenty of pace. As you can see, 93, 72 dribbling is nice. We're going to try and up that shooting and some of that passing, but at the moment, he looks like he's going to be a good player. And so far, we bought in Matondo, Guehi we've bought in, Romero, Max Aarons. We also bought in Tyreek Mitchell, and then this lad right here, whose name I'm just gonna struggle to say. We've also bought in Balogun on a free. There's some possible business we might do. We're really looking to bring in Matthias Pereira from West Brom, but we need, somewhere around 5 million more pounds. There are players I'm willing to move on, but for the moment, it is what it is. We drew 2-2 with Bournemouth. Or 3-3, one of the two. But it was a draw on opening day against the team we're going to be fighting against all year long, so that's sort of disappointing, but it is what it is. But here we are. We're going to be playing Arsenal Game 2 and then Man United Game 3. It is not a fun start for us here in our return to the Premier League. But let's jump into it. We're going to do what we can. Arsenal Brentford. Let's go. Oh, that's a heavy touch. Do manage to get that out there to Henry. I do dislike these shadows, especially when we play in colors like this, but it comes out to De Silva here, and we're looking to get off to a good start. And De Silva sees an excellent pass, and he gets in there to Ali Seida's 1-0. And we have stunned the Emirates here inside 4 minutes. And Ali Seida, that is an excellent finish from him. It's an excellent run. The pass into him was brilliant from De Silva. I mean, that's a really, really good ball there. I mean, what more could you say? That's just a stunning pass. Right inside. Is it first time? What a goal, and what a start here. We lead Arsenal. There's a man running up the wing here, and they've just kind of missed him, but now they've got a gap through the middle here. It's Pepe, slides it onto Boré. Big tackle there, and that's a really bad giveaway to go along with it. They don't take advantage, though I've messed that up. That touch was so much heavier than I needed to be. Just touch it out there. I just needed to line it up to get it out wide to Rico Henry. We've given it away. What a ridiculous goal to concede. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And if I am looking over a lot, if you're looking at my face cam and I'm looking over, it's because I'm just making sure everything's running okay. This is the first video we're running with it. And as I said, it will get better. The colors and everything will kind of get better. But at the moment, I'm just making sure everything is kind of just running. But we do concede a silly goal. And Arsenal level here at 1. It's going to come out as well. Pepe just let it run, though. Now they have a throw. Here's Pepe again. Oh, kind of let him step inside there. Oh, I thought he saved it. Arsenal turn it around quickly here. Romero got a really big hand to it. It's Gunter with the goal. Gunter. This is bad on my end with Pepe out here. I kind of just stepped over, and he kept rolling. Big touch there from Romero. It's not enough, and we're shooting ourselves in the foot early on here after taking the lead. It's 2-1. 20 minutes gone. 3 goals already, but we're behind. Oh, nice play. Oh, he's managed to get by as Draxler. It's 3. Man, we are falling apart here as only a newly promoted side could. Draxler skipped right by him. I'm struggling to figure out how he's gone right by. I need to see it again. That's an annoying one. It comes over to him here. He feigned turning inside. We didn't get the ball. And then he just kind of turned out. He was gone. That is another not so great goal to concede. We cannot concede goals like this at this level all year long. We will be going right back down. But 3-1 to Arsenal, and our good start has been absolutely destroyed. Oh, couldn't quite get there. It's Pepe. That's a really good ball into Bore. He's done well to turn. 4 for Arsenal. Just lulling us to sleep there, really. Just moving the ball around, doing a bunch of nothing, and then all of a sudden it's direct, straightforward. Ridiculous. Comes over to him here, and he just steps in. I thought he was going to shoot. Didn't happen. Had time to turn. Couldn't gather ourselves. And right on the stroke of halftime, Arsenal make it 4-1. It's hard to believe we took the lead at any point in this game here. Nice play here to Aliseda. Aliseda can move forward. Slid into De Silva. And De Silva can slide it out there to Tony, who takes it in stride. That's a good take from Tony. One back. And we started off the second half the same way. We started off the first with a bit of a bang. I'm so used to the camera being up here. You have no idea. And now even if I want to look at the camera, I don't. But we start off the second half with a bang. That is a good finish from Tony. It's a good first touch to really set that up. Excellent ball in. It's 54 minutes gone. It's 4-2. Could there be a little bit of a miracle here at the Emirates? It's happened with Newcastle before, though that was 4-0. A little bit better from Newcastle's part. But there's precedent. And hopefully we can work our way back. Still a half hour to go. That's dreadful from Janelle. Managed to win it back. There's Tony. Now Tony's up here on his lonesome, but he's made an excellent run behind David Luiz. And it's Tony. It's in the back of the net. And there is a little bit of hope here. 4-3 the score. The Emirates stunned silent after being 4-1 up, and all of a sudden this is a game. He's just running right behind David Luiz, who's leaving Arsenal in real life. Having a typical David Luiz moment there, stepping up, not getting there, in behind. 20 minutes to go, and it's 4-3. And a miracle might be happening. And across, Draxler. We haven't had the ball in a little bit since we scored, really. We've tried to collect it there now, though, giving it away. Oh, that's off the post. It's going to be a tap-in. Come on. Arsenal really stepped it up after we scored. They really, really did. It's a tap-in for El Neni in the end, after it's gone off the inside of the post. It's nicely done. That ball in there is nice, but we couldn't quite get to it. Off the post, it comes right to the penalty spot. All alone is El Neni. Couldn't miss from there. And with 10 minutes to go, all of a sudden, Arsenal may have just killed the game off. And we're back inside. It's Caceres, the center back, and he's just going to take this forward. And Tony's making a good run through the gap there. And it's Ivan Toney. He's hit the post. Oh, man. Tough, tough, tough. That's poor from Henry. So it goes right to an Arsenal player, but looks like that was our last chance there. We are going to lose this game to Arsenal, though. We put up a decent fight. We've conceded way too many silly goals, really, to make it possible to win in a place like this. As he just turns inside, is blocked away, and they grab a 6th. As I said, we've given away too many silly goals. Playing out of the back here. El Neni again, who doesn't score goals. Grabbing another. It's difficult. It's difficult. It's going to be difficult this year. but we cannot give the ball away. I'm also glad I'm not playing at the Emirates again. I hate this shadow. I lose everybody because that bit where they cross along the shadow and then back into the light, back into the shadow, they all look like the same team. The jerseys are all just dark. And they disappear in there. But no excuse, of course, as we are beaten here 6-3. We are going to be entertaining this year. We definitely are. But, yeah, we cannot be giving goals away like that. Six really not so great goals to concede as well. So it's all not so good. But yes, we are currently taking a look to see if we can go ahead and grab ourselves another 5 million or so. Marcondes. Canos would be a good option to leave. We've got, you know, a decent amount of depth up there now. But, you know, I can't make them be sold. But we have United next. We are going to play the United game today. We might play the Millwall game depending on what happens. So Rico Henry has had a bid from Royal Antwerp. He's going to go ahead and reject that. He will not be going anywhere. Only a few players are really going to go anywhere. But I'm hoping just somebody picks up on some of these players so we can possibly bring in that backup, or not backup. I mean, Pereira's a very good player. Him and Ali Seda will be taking turns in that spot, but we'll have 6 or 7 midfielders to rotate through those 3 spots, and that's a, you know, that's a good spot to be in, I feel. As an offer is coming for Rorslev for 1.5 million, and that is something we're probably going to have to accept. Unfortunately for Rorslev, he is 22, 67 overall. He doesn't get super great in the game. He's a player I kind of wanted to keep around one more year. We just found a deal that was too good to pass up in that young man on our team whose name I cannot pronounce. And we paid $1 million for him. He'll be emergency cover for left back and right back. Here he is. Nguyamsa. That's just as good as that's going to get. But yeah, a player that we could possibly get to be a very, very good player for us. So we're going to make a couple changes. Tyreek Mitchell and Matondo are going to come in. I think I'm going to start Bryant as well here with Janelt. Ahead of Janelt. Norgard, another player I might be okay with leaving, but it is what it is. And then I think that'll do it for changes. Everybody else is ready to roll. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to start Guehi today. I kind of want to get him up and going and need his pace to kind of just move up quick. I know he's not super quick at the moment. I just need him to pass up Pinnock. Other than that, I mean, he's in a good spot. We'll see. By the end of the season, I would like Guehi to be a starter at center back ahead of Pinnock. Not because of anything Pinnock has done, but he just doesn't feel super great. And we kind of want to, you know, move someone into that spot. So we're going to have to upgrade at defense anyway. Obviously, defense is a huge issue because all we do is concede goals. But let's jump into this. Brentford United. It doesn't just doesn't get better. This is Harry Kane on the ball there. That might be a real-life transfer, though. I'm inclined to think that it's City or bust for Harry Kane. But let's jump into this. Brentford, Manchester United. Let's go. Ooh, there is nobody in a red and white shirt there as that comes to Harry Kane. And it's 1-0 to Manchester United. Another poor giveaway. That one's on me as we try and force it out of the back. Not sure where the midfield was. I have no idea. This ball comes out. We've got 3 midfielders and nobody's helping them nobody's helping the back line as we pass out. I hate how I have 3 midfielders that are pretty deep and nobody's ever in front of the back line. It drives me absolutely nuts, but it's a poor goal to concede. Harry Kane, he's just not missing those. And he gives them a 1-0 lead. Oh, we get a big touch on that, unfortunately for us. Can't quite hold it. Why? Why? Come on. It's 2-0. And I know... I know this pass is not a great one. But I've held the through ball button. This has to go into the gap. That surely can't go directly to Rashford. Just lead him. Isn't that what that ball's for? Oh, I look dumber and dumber every day because sometimes the game is just going to screw me on some of the through passes. I mean, look, if I lead him there, that puts it into the gap. If I lead that out wide, the ball's led there. Just now, just gave it right to him. Oh, what a ridiculous goal. It's 2-0, and we cannot hope to compete against teams like this if that is what is going to happen when we push the buttons we push. My God. Nice ball out here to Rashford. They want another. Jesus, and look at all that space. Harry Kane isn't quick enough, man. Just killed Aarons there for pace. That's a brilliant ball. Is he onside, really? It's 4-0. That's Fred. It's bloody awful, Fred. He really is, but... what is this back heel? Comes across to Fernandez. And he's just stayed onside. That back heel is ridiculous. That back heel from Fernandez was more accurate than almost any pass we've placed today. As it goes 4-0 here. At home. Manchester United lead. I knew we'd struggle up here, but my God, some of the things at the moment are ridiculous. Fred. Man, we are nowhere near anyone. They move the ball around, and there's an open guy everywhere. That gets played through, though, and Tony's going to get onto this. And Tony's going to get away from Varane. And it's Tony. He's pulled one back. Is this going to be similar to the Arsenal game? It's 4-1. The score was the same in that one. But right before halftime, we grab one. It's a ball right through the middle, and Tony just gets away from Varane and Maguire. I'm not sure about Varane, but Maguire definitely. It's not the quickest, is he, Maguire? But it comes through. It's a good first touch. And he smashes it into the back of the net. Tony is going to score goals at this level. Whether he can keep us up with those goals is a completely different matter. Fernandez. Got to step up here on Busquets. If Busquets is running ahead of you, you're just not putting in the effort. Pinnock. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. We got to go to it. It's Kane. Nice ball across there. And that is a very, very good save by Romero. That could have been number 5. As that gets clipped in. We got to head that out. Head that out. Not sure why that header is even going that way. Head that out. As that gets put into the near post. Kane tries to get ahead on that. Comes back to Telles. Oh, Jesus, why are you sliding? Wow, how unlucky. We get a big block in there. And it just happens to fall to Rashford at the back post to make it 5-1. My God. Dreadful, to say the least. Takes a huge deflection here. And then just falls to Rashford. Takes all the pace off of the ball, the deflection and everything. It's 5-1 on 55 minutes. We've conceded 11 goals through 140 minutes, 145 minutes playing these two top 6 teams, or so-called top 6 teams. But that is very, very bad. Nice play. Let's play to Balogun. It's a nice turn here, and De Silva's made a run through the gap. And De Silva, can he grab one? That's a good finish. He's pulled one back. Surely a consolation, but decent goal. And Balogun, with his first touch as a Brentford player, is to touch it down, and then the second is to slide in De Silva, who grabs a goal. It's a good finish. Decent play there from Balogun to just wait for the run. But there's 17 minutes to go, and it's 5-2. Shouldn't change anything. Nice plays. Play up. Back to Pogba. Goes for a goal. That's a good save. That is a good save by Romero against his former club, of course. Just one more out there to Jensen. De Silva's made a good run here once again. De Silva's going to get onto this. He's going to race into the box here. De Silva, he's finished that. Another good finish from the midfielder. It's 5-3. We need 2 goals in the last 5 minutes. Going to be tough, but a lot better prospect than it was before, but it's too little too late. It's a really good finish from De Silva, it is. Scrapped another goal here. We are going to have tons and tons of goals this year. We are going to score tons. We are going to concede tons. It's just how this is going to be. Shaikhenkov wiggles himself into space, but with 2 minutes to go, as I said, it's not going to change the outcome. But it's nice to score goals, I suppose, up here, especially when we were playing like garbage to begin with. That gets put to De Silva. De Silva can drag this forward. Out to Balogun now, who's going to try and race into space. Balogun can slide it into Jensen, whose touch is a little bit heavy. And that is going to do it. 5-3 is going to be the final. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's nice to get 2 of the big dogs out of the way, though, also, you know, early on. These are games you don't expect to grab anything from when you're, you know, just trying to fight to stay in the league. You don't expect to get anything from these games. We didn't, obviously, but we've got 2 of our first 3 games against teams who are going to finish in the top 6 or 7, so that's nice. Those are not the games that are going to send us down or anything, but, you know, it is what it is. But we have Millwall coming in the cup. Fours, what is he all about? Does he want to play? You'll get your chance, Fours. I think I am going to start Fours. Caceres, reading some things about him. He's not going anywhere. But let's jump into this game against Millwall. We're going to rotate just a little bit. Of course, 2-2 late last season, Millwall. But let's go ahead and make a couple of changes. So we're going to get Fours in there. Raya, I kind of want to keep him semi-happy. Dalsgaard can have a go. Bryant. Everyone's kind of getting unhappy, considering I believe that's just kind of our form talking in terms of happiness at the moment. Balogun, I'm going to bring on to the bench. Kind of want to start Fosu. Let's play him out on the right ahead of Mbuemo. And then Jensen in midfield. What else? Anything? Jansen I can bring onto the bench. Who for, though? Probably Janelt. And Matondo. No, we'll let Jolis continue to start. I think that should do it. So let's jump into this. This Millwall Brentford Carabao Cup. Let's go. Nice play. There's space here. Managed to get that off him. That's a good touch. And the pass out just gets to somebody, thankfully, as they all seem to stop. It's Ali Seda here. Fours. One more onto Bryant. Nice step inside here. Fours now. Needs a little bit of help. Gets it out there to Henry. Bryant on the inside. Kind of just looking for a little bit of something as that comes to Ali Seda, and that's a decent turn from the man. Steps back inside, slides it over the Fosu. It's 1-0. And Fosu does have a part to play this season. Probably a little bit overmatched up here in the Premier League, but he's a good player to have around as he comes into the cup game and grabs a goal. It's good play eventually, patient enough, but it's a good run from Fosu. Takes no touches and just slams that first time into the back of the net. It's a good finish. No chance whatsoever for the goalkeeper. And on 21 minutes, we lead at the Den, 1-0. Here's Dalsgaard. Bit of space they've left over here for Fosu. He's going to get toward the byline. Slides it up there to Ali Seda. Does a decent lead a turn. Everybody was kind of offside for a moment there. Jolis back across. Nicely done. Can we get one more across? We can. Here's Jensen. Ali Seda. Just trying to beat his man here. The overlap now is Jolis. And he just keeps on rounding the center backs here into the back of the net. And the Greek winger has doubled up our lead here. It's 2-0. Very, very good football as it comes to Jolis, and he just keeps waiting for the gap to open up. It eventually does. And that guy's angle was not good. The final guy, this one here, he's left the entire opposite side of the goal there open. Not a good angle. And Jolis grabs, I believe, his first goal of the season. I'm not 100% sure on that. I haven't seen his name on the score sheet, I don't think. Either way, it is 2-0. Nice take as well. Henry racing forward here. Slides it inside nicely. Here's Bryant. There's a run through the middle. It's Jensen, and we could triple up our lead here. Oh, we've hit the post. Almost a third. Almost killed the game in the first half here. Unfortunately for us, unfortunately for Jensen, the post is what got hit there. So we try and work it out. We cannot. We do manage to nick it there. Caceres does well. And he continues to just drag this forward. And that comes out to Jensen, who's going to run through clean again. And can he score this time? He's hit the opposite post. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me with Jensen there? He's gone through once, hit the post. Gone through a second time on the opposite side and hit the opposite post. What in the world? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's a nice ball forward. Oh, he's fallen over. He's fallen over. Can we stop it? No, we cannot. Millwall will get one back. The defender fell over there covering him. And all of a sudden he was free. We panic. Can't get in front. And Millwall grab one back. That is not ideal. Falls over there, and all of a sudden there's a 3-on-2. We just can't cover. And he just kind of flicks it past the goalkeeper. Didn't connect probably how he wanted. But Leonard, the midfielder there, grabs one back for Millwall, 2-1. Oh, nice step inside. Lovely football this from Millwall. 2-2. We've been poor in this second half. We just can't get anything going up front. Defensively, we've been rather all over the place. Not a ton of chances for either side, but Millwall play some good football there, and Bennett smashes them level. It's a nice run right on the inside of the fullback. It's a really, really good finish with 15 minutes to go as well. And all of a sudden, it's 2-2, and this result is up in the air, and this is not ideal. We need to kind of get something going from just a game perspective. It's going to be tough to get into rhythm in the Premier League, and any chance we get to win games, we've got to do it. As that comes to Balogun. And I tried to do too much in a situation like that. Silly. Nice play here. Millwall looking to take the lead, and they've got men forward. We need more help. Jesus. I hate this midfield. It drives me absolutely insane. We have DMs, 2 of them. And nobody ever gets back as the header comes in, and Romero's forced, or Raya is forced into a second good save in a couple of seconds. And at the moment, strangely enough, we are kind of just holding on. Oh, come on. You've got to be able to beat him for pace. So that gets put out wide. Kind of just looking to hold on to the end here. I think this goes straight to penalties, or at least it does in real life, I feel. But we do win it there, and the pass is so poor. Really, really holding on here. Nobody is playing well at the moment. The passing's poor. Everything is so poor. Just got to get to the end of this game as that gets put into a good spot. It's a good header away. I was worried there for a moment as that gets put back in. Do manage to win it, but it's still floating around here. Get a touch onto this. We do manage to just get that out. Is there one last break as Ali Seda pushes forward? Going to get it out there to Fosu. Back in, Ali Seda. One more. Balagoon. And there's a run being made from deep, and it's Norgard. And Norgard can slide it out there to Jolis! And we've stolen at the death. Oh, man. Wow. Holding on for the last 10 or so minutes. Second half, really, mostly. Just holding on. And we steal it at the death. It's Jolis again. The Greek man has won it with the last kick of the game. Goalkeeper can't get to it. Norgard does well to just slide it into the perfect spot. The whistle blows, and there will be no penalties. Not here, not today, not at the Den. As we escape into the next round with a late winner. We didn't really play well, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll take it. Anything at this level is really about results. Just kind of sticking around, hoping you can pull off enough results, even if that has to happen in that league there. Not that league. And at the end there is an offer's coming for De Silva from Wolfsburg for 33 million. That is a lot of money, but it's not going to happen. And there, let's take a look at the money we have as we skip on forward towards Southampton. We're going to check in a minute. I really need another player to go, I think. I'm not going to try this until we get to deadline day, and we're kind of just waiting for the last couple hours to see if a bid comes in, as a match has been rescheduled, which means we'll be able to see what happened. But Southampton's another one of those games where we cannot afford to be just blown away. Got to grab something from that one. 3 games, we're on 1 point, as nothing has come in. That is a shame. We have a decent amount of players on the block there, and nobody's bid. Crazy stuff. As next episode we'll have Southampton, then deadline day, and then Brighton, and then possibly Chelsea, depending on how deadline day goes. If it's quiet, we will have Chelsea. But as for budget, we're on 12.3 and 53k a week. I don't think that's going to get it done. I don't think so. They want 16 million for him, and he's on 66k a week. Whether he wants to stay on that or whether he just is on that, you know, we'll have to see. But you know, one step at a time there. Here he is, Pereira, between 16.5 and 16.5, and he's on 69k a week. So it's going to be tough, but we'll see. But that is going to be it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. As I said, the camera, I know it's a little bit grainy, and the mic is new and everything. I'm just trying to work through it, see a whole variety of different things. I just don't want to go 2 or 3 days without a video for you guys. So it'll get better. But for now, guys, that is going to be it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.